Good morning, everybody. So I thought that we would do a little bit of exploring today, and I thought we would go to Disney Springs and explore the four distinct areas that make up Disney Springs and what's in each and how you can tell the difference and what the architecture is. I'm going to do it in a four-part series though. I'm going to do all the filming today, and then I'll do the actual release in four different releases. But just to kind of give you an idea of what Disney Springs is all about and what it is, Wikipedia does a really good job at describing what it is and what it encompasses and what there is to do here and what there's not. So I'm just going to read a couple little excerpts from it, and you can kind of take from it what you will. So Disney Springs is an outdoor shopping, dining, and entertainment complex at the Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, near Orlando, obviously. As we go down, it was opened March 22nd, 1975, which was just 4 years after the Magic Kingdom opened here in the Lake Buena Vista area. Previous names, so I thought this was really interesting. When it first opened, it was the Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village, 75 to 77. Then it was Walt Disney World Village, 77 to 89. Then it was Disney Village Marketplace, 89 to 97. Then it was Downtown Disney, 97 to 2015, not to be confused with Disneyland's Downtown Disney, which is still operational and still is Downtown Disney. And then finally, Disney Springs was 2015 to present. So, Matt Simon happens to be the VP, not that you guys really need to know that. So it first opened in 75 as Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village, as I explained. It has been expanded and rebranded over the years into the different names that we talked about, up until today when it's called Disney Springs. If we take a look, it's a 120-acre complex. It includes four distinct areas: the Marketplace, the Landing, Town Center, and West Side. Buses and water taxis operated by Disney Transportation are provided between Disney Springs and other areas of Walt Disney World. The areas themselves, this is kind of how we're going to know the difference between where we are and what we're doing. So Disney Springs is divided into four areas, as we said before: Marketplace, the Landing, Town Center, West Side, and the complex is bordered by Lake Buena Vista to the north, and then the parking garages, which we parked in the Lime Garage today, parking garages to the south. Imagineering took inspiration for Disney Springs from real coastal towns found throughout Florida, such as St. Augustine and Coral Gables. The two they mentioned, there's probably others. Creative director Dave Hoffman said about the area, each neighborhood reflects its function and fictional time period when it was developed. According to the town's fictional history, Disney Springs was settled in the mid-1800s by a cattle rancher who discovered the town's namesake, Springs, and the town subsequently expanded from the springs outward. So the Marketplace is where you will find the world of Disney. The Landing is kind of where all the boats are and where all the different things are, where you can take your boat launches, and it looks like a traditional coastal boat town, boat area. Then there's Town Center, and then there's West Side. Marketplace houses shops and restaurants. The Landing depicts the fictional town's transportation hub and marina. And then let's see. Wow, talks a lot about that one. Town Center, fictional town central business district, featuring Spanish Revival architecture from the 1920s. Town Center also features the namesake springs, which are artificial. And then the West Side depicts the town's exposition center, having been developed in the 1950s according to the town's fictional history. So that's a little bit about it. The first one on tap for today will be the Landing, since we are, I think, closest to the Landing. So we're going to go find out. We'll figure out where that's at. And then we're going to do the Marketplace, Town Center, and West Side after that. All right, come along. Let's have a good day. All right, folks, we made it over to the Landing. It depicts the fictional town's transportation hub and marina. And I'll show you around in just a minute. I'm sitting kind of on the waterfront across from Saratoga Springs, so I'll show you all of that in just a second. And then we'll take a walk around the Landing and kind of explore what's here. But the Landing features nautical themed restaurants. We're at Paddlefish right now. We're out on their deck. Right across the way is the boathouse, or across the water there's the boathouse. It also includes Jacques Lindsay's Hangar Bar, which is one of Valerie and I's favorite restaurants. It's an aviation-themed dive bar based on the fictional character from Indiana Jones film. And the Boathouse, which serves as the port for the amphibious automobiles that offer cruises of Lake Buena Vista. The Amphicar is the amphibious vehicle used for the cruises. The area is also home to Raglan Road Irish Pub and Restaurant, and then the landing was in the site was in the site of Pleasure Island, which is now gone. That was a nighttime entertainment district with 2 comedy clubs, 4 dance clubs. Wow! These areas closed permanently in 2008. Then in November of 2010, Disney announced a project named Hyperion Wharf, which was planned to replace the Pleasure Island complex. Pleasure Island would have undergone extensive renovations and a retheming to transform it into the earliest 20th century warped theme entertainment area. New shopping, dining locations would have been added. In July of 2011, it was announced that these plans were delayed. The plans were later canceled because it was deemed better to totally overhaul the downtown Disney area. With the advent of Disney Springs, the former Pleasure Island was redesigned as the Landing in 2015. So, a little bit of history on the Landing itself, and that's what I'm going to try to do in each one of these 4 videos that you see. About the 4 different themed areas in Disney Springs. So let's go take a look around, figure out where we want to go next. Where do we want to go next? So let's take a look at the handy dandy map here. You can get these I got this one at the guest relations, which is right in the center of everything. I think we'll go over to the west side after we do the Landing, but let's go take a look around the Landing right now, and then we will get started on the rest of the tour today. Thanks for being with us. You know, this is kind of new to Valerie and I, and while she's at home working, this is not my permanent full-time job. We moved to Orlando, as you guys know, or to the Orlando area, actually, Kissimmee, right on the Celebration City line. This is not my permanent job. I work for a large golf teaching company, and I'll be starting there on the 23rd. But this is something that we want to add to part of our life. It's just something we enjoy doing. We enjoy the parks. We enjoy explaining things and giving information to people where it's needed, and just kind of being an overall help to everybody out there. So if you do watch our content, please hit that like button and subscribe. Comment would be really great, and even share the post with some of the folks that may be interested, that you know may be interested in this type of information. So let's get on with the tour. I'm just going to pick you up. I'm going to try to do that one clip type video. It's not easy to do, but it's a whole lot easier in the editing process if you can do it that way. So that's what we're going to try to do today for as much as we can. Then we'll see how that goes in the process this evening. I'm going to put my hat back on since we're going to be walking a little bit. So we'll put that on, and let's go see the Landing a little bit. So, close that down and take a look around. So you guys can see we are right on the waterfront here in the Boathouse's outdoor area. You'll be able to see Saratoga Springs right over there. There's the, I don't know what the heck that is. Let's go read what this is. Maybe it'll tell. This is something I can't really read, but it's the Buckeye Bell Foundation made that, apparently. I don't know if it's real or if it's a replica or not, but they did make that. Can't really make it out from that side. So there's the Boathouse. You can see that over there. And then if we come around to this side, this is a good area. You can see the Rainforest Cafe over there. That's the marketplace that you're looking at over there. Ghirardelli's Chocolate, World of Disney is in there, some of the other things that you might want to shop at. And then when we take a look too, we're going to walk over around the Boathouse and kind of see what's going on over there. We'll walk around this back side and see, get on their patio and kind of just take a look and see what's doing over there, right? Can't hurt. The worst they can do is throw us out. I don't think that'll happen. So, duckies and birdies right there. Valerie loves ducks and birds. She is a animal lover of all kinds. One of her very first things that she wanted to do when we got here to Florida was see an alligator. I don't know, don't ask me. But we did. A couple days after we got here, we saw an alligator. First a little bitty one, then we saw a great big one the next day. And then we went back today, took a walk around Lake Ridenhart there at Celebration again. And we saw cool again. I don't know if I can get through here or not. Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna, oh, maybe I can. Might be a little gate right here. Or maybe not. We're gonna find out. Yeah. Not necessarily a gate, but we can step around it. It says cast members only, but we're gonna go this way. And so as we go around, you will see, there goes transportation to the parks from here. There, it's on that boat launch right over there, if you can see it. Yep. As we come through, there's a cormorant sitting up on the corner of Boathouse. There he is. Hi, big guy. I'll zoom in for you guys just a little. Oh, I think I'm focusing. Ah. Somehow I've got autofocus turned off. Without my glasses, man, it is hard to see. So I need to correct that so that we don't have an out of focus thing. There's the Amphicars right there. They're gonna tool around. Kind of neat to watch. So I'm gonna pause this thing and see if we can get autofocus. There we go. Finally, got it focused. Got it fixed. Sorry about that, guys. So as we come through, here comes the Boathouse. We're just gonna walk around the outside here. They'll probably get really mad and pissed off, or ticked off. Maybe not. Let's hope not. Let's hope they're super friendly about it. But as we go through here, you will see we're gonna get right down here. And we'll be able to walk out where we see the Amphicars. As you come down, you'll be able to see neat looking boats. Really cool looking boats, actually. The different styles of old boats from the period this area is, representing things that we would see in 1959 Deluxe or Valley Deluxe. Pinky. Vehicles powered by a rare Flying Scott outboard. Cool. So it tells a little bit about each boat, what's going on in here. Walt's Dream was a 47 Cryptcraft Special runabout rocket powered by a 6-cylinder 93 horsepower Chrysler Ace engine. Really cool. This is a floating dock. I can feel it floating. There's the Chris Crafts. All sorts of really interesting things to look at here. As we're coming over, again, guys, this is the landing. We're not exploring all of it. Obviously, we're getting quite a bit in, but not all of it. We'll go look at some of the other things as we walk around the dock here. If I guess that's what this would be called. Again, the boathouse over there. Nice outdoor seating area and bar. Probably more to disturb anybody. Good morning. There's some of the Amphicars. We'll walk out on those if we can here in just a moment. So we just walked through the boathouse, guys, because we got kind of waylaid by a dead end. But here are a selection of the Amphicars, the ones that we saw out running. And we are now in the marketplace, or not, excuse me, on West End. But we're gonna come and look back through some of this other stuff through the landing. see some of the other things that are in here. I want to get you over to Raglan Road and a couple of those other places that we saw on the map. Havaianas, flip-flops, Chappelle hats, or chapel hats, one or the other. NYC Bakery. So let's go back to where we were. Kind of get into that area called the Landing.
Circle. Yep.
There's Paddlefish, kind of where we started out. There's Aloha. The Aloha little shop. Terralina, handcrafted Italian food. Lots and lots of restaurants right through that area. Oops, passed it up. Oops. Forgot where I was going. So, as we're going along here, you're going to see Cooks of Dublin come up here in just a moment. 1934 was established date Cooks. Serves great fish and chips, I'm sure. Haven't eaten there. Rose and Crown and Epcot are my favorite fish and chips here on property. I think Valley's as well. We can sit out on the water there and have fish and chips and a couple of cold beers, and it's just really relaxing. Get you out of the heat for a little bit, gets it kind of everything going. We'll let these people pass by and kind of take a look at some of the springs area, which is right over here. And if you're looking, you can see there are the springs. Those are the, you know, obviously fake, but that's what this whole town was established by, is what I was reading to you a little bit earlier. Now we're coming up on Raglan Road, coming up on the Hole in the Wall bar. We stop in and get some food, some beverages, I'm sure. Well, it looks like just beers, so that's fine. And then we've got Raglan Road there. Obviously the Irish music in the background. Cold beer on tap, or warm beer on tap, depending on how you like it. And then drapery and gifts. Drapery and gifts. Excuse me, I didn't see the D. As you go through that, this shop is expanding a little bit. So that's kind of the major highlights of the Landing. Let's go down to what we would call, oh, here's Jacques Lindsay's. I forgot to show you that one. That's Valerie and I's favorite eating place here in town, or here in Springs anyway. I hope you can hear me. Music's kind of loud through there. But as you take a look, this line that you see right here in front of us is actually the line to get inside the cookie shop of Gideon's Bakehouse. They have specialized cookies every month, along with their regular selections. And then we've got Jacques Lindsay's right over here, and then that'll kind of show you just a little walk around of the lakeside area. And like I said, for tomorrow's video, I think that we will go to the marketplace. No, excuse me, West Side. Let's go to West Side tomorrow, since we're already over here. Gonna make it a little bit easier. There's a stage for you right there. There's where we just were, the Dockside Bar. One of the boats of Jacques Lindsay's. And again, the lake. Transportation to and from, going by on the lake all day, to and from the parks. So that's pretty cool if you are in the vicinity of Disney Springs and you want to get to one of the parks. That's an easy way to go about it and do it. Nice little stage here for I'm sure, live music and entertainment during the season. Maybe even now. Let's go take a look and see if it says on this board maybe who or what's going to be here in the near future. Look for the Strolling Piano, Brian Malpass Band tonight. Oh, Waterview Park Stage, so that's right where we are. So there'll be live entertainment throughout Disney Springs. There's lots of live entertainment that's always going on. So guys, I think that is going to do it for the landing place. In tomorrow's video, I'll release it tomorrow. We're going to go and explore West Side part of Disney Springs. So we'll get going on that. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that like button, comment, share. All those things help our channel out. We really appreciate it, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.